and welcome back to Wednesday Wisdom here at Judaica.com. I'm Isaac, this is Chana, and thank you again for joining us. First of all, Chana, I wanted to say thank you. Chana's manned the fort down here for the last 2 weeks. I have been, I don't remember where I was, but...
You're traveling for work.
Oh yeah, I was away. I was out of the office, and Ashley joined us once, and Chana did it solo the other time, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Mm-hmm. This week, we are talking about some exciting things, and I'll tell you why. Because I get home every day from work now, and the goal that I have to accomplish is I need to pack for camp.
Nice.
I have 3 kids going away. They're leaving on Tuesday of next week for a month, which is exciting because that means I have 3 less kids in my house.
Yeah.
There's still 3 others, but, there's whatever. It's half.
Right.
So it's exciting, but as we're going through, we're packing a lot of stuff, and like you run through these lists from the camps that they give you. You need 3 pairs of this and 2 pairs of that, and then there's the other items, the fans, the flashlights, the sitters. There's all these other accoutrements that you need to go along to go to camp, and if anything like what's going on in my house, which I'm sure most people are, it's like you realize, well, you have the clothes, you have this, but I need this. Oh my God, I need that one thing. And then you're running out to Target or somewhere to get stuff. And here at Judaica.com, we try to make it easier for you.
Yes,
right?
That's our goal.
So as you see in front of us is what looks like the mushrooms from Mario.
Yes,
Mario,
I was going to say we can level up, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's exactly actually what it is. So we have, I don't know, in your house, in my house, we have Shabbat Lamps. So if you're going to camp and there's and your kids want to be able to, read on Shabbos or whatever it is, that there's even during the year, by the way. I mean, I have these in my room at home. It's easy because this mushroom is not really a mushroom. Well, it is a mushroom, but it's a
Shabbos lamp.
It's a Shabbos lamp. So it raises up like this, 2 heights, and then you just turn it on. And I don't know if you can see it here because it's a little hard with the lights, but it lights up, and then you can leave it lit. And it goes all the way down, and now you don't see the light anymore. Yeah. The bulb that burns is not a very high wattage, so you're able to read in your bed or whatever you can in your bunk. You won't necessarily disturb your bunk mates, and on top of that, it's not a fire hazard.
Exactly,
which is really good because it burns at a really low really low. It's this is a fluorescent one, but you can certainly buy even the LEDs to go in there as well. If your kids don't necessarily like the mushroom or it's a little too large for you, there's the more traditional, this one's in pink, and in fact, I think I have this by my bed. This color, even.
Oh, nice.
So this one twists around. I didn't plug this one in, but it has a little, it goes here and twists around, so it blocks the light from coming out. And this one also, it's excellent. I mean, I have this. We have 2 in my bedroom. All of my kids have them in their rooms, and you can, in theory, even put this into a bathroom if you want. If you don't want to keep in my bathroom, we have these very high intensity, like LED lights, but they're very hot.
Right.
So sometimes it can be worth it, even like a bathroom, just plug this in for Shabbos and leave it going.
Yeah, I love mine because that's the one that I do have.
You have the pink. I think I have pink. Maybe I have brown. I think I have a pink and a brown in my room.
There you go.
Right, we try to try all different colors. Yeah,
and it does come in other colors. So if you don't like the pink, we do have a neon green and blues, and then we do have some of the more traditional ones that they came out with before they came out with
like the blacks and the browns and stuff like that. Correct, right. So this is like to cover what it's like to like Shabbos in camp. Now also you might be told that your kid needs a sitter, and they might not want to bring the sitter that they use in school because it's probably a little more important. I mean, it's not more important in the general sense, but from a nostalgia standpoint, you don't want them taking their good sitter. So we do carry, pocket-sized sitters. This is a complete Hebrew English, right? It's good for everything. Yeah. One book will take them the whole way.
Weekday and Shabbos.
Weekday, Shabbos we have obviously the different nusachos. So if you want to use, this is Ashkenaz. If you want to use Sfard, this also has Tehillim in it.
Yes, it does.
So if your son or daughter needs Tehillim also, because whatever it is, then they have this as well. Actually, it's interesting. Art Scroll just came out with a Sephardi not a Nusach Sfard, a Sfardi Eidut HaMizrach sitter right now, and it's really like brand new. They ran out of the printing.
Wow.
Their first printing in like 2 days of being offered. Yeah, so check that out. We are going to. It's not even up on our site yet. That's how new it is. Okay. So it's going to be up on our site pretty soon. But if you do daven that nusach and you are interested in using the Art Scroll typeface and all of the beauty that Art Scroll provides in terms of the regular sitters, that they have it now for the people who daven with almost all the nusachos. Right. We also have, if your kids are interested in bringing a chumash to camp, you have this is the full thing, the stone chumash. It's more pocket size also, yes, and it even has Shabbos davening in the back. Yes. So you can use it in shul, whatever it is. Your kids can take it to camp if they want to. Maybe if your son's training for his bar mitzvah and he doesn't want to bring the big tikkun, which we have also the tikkuns, by the way. Yeah. He can take this smaller size chumash and practice while he's in camp, or daughter as well, whatever, right. whatever you guys do. One other thing that I know that when packing for camp now, I have 5 girls but 1 boy, and when my son went away for the summer, this was 2 years ago, he is not going back. He did not enjoy the experience as much, but there's a rush to buy like tzitzis, right? And so here. We have these guys. You can see these are more sports tzitzis. Correct. So this is more like an athletic t-shirt. Right. For in camp, that's like a big deal. Like it's a little bit less structured in terms of uniforms. Right. In camp. Exactly. So in camp, the styles are a lot of just to like wear the tzitzis on the outside. Maybe even just an undershirt and just the tzitzis, because why wear so many t-shirts? Right, and it's hot. It's hot. So this is more athletic. The mushroom here so you can see this. This is more like an athletic shirt. It comes in a number of different colors and a number of sizes. Correct. We have extra small, medium, large. This obviously goes up extra large, 2X. They don't make this with the athletic ones for smaller children. I'm not sure why. It's something I've been asking them about, but they don't make it as small. That being said, we do have smaller sizes and more like the neat seat or the perfect seat. It's more like cotton. I mean, obviously we sell the other stuff too, but we have the mesh. We have the cotton undershirts. The undershirts into so that the kids don't end up wearing. This one comes in like 4 or 5 different colors. Yeah, the neon greens, blues. I think we even have like a camo one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so there's a lot of different choices that I think kids have now. I mean, when I was growing up, we had the mesh ones, or the cotton ones, or the wool ones. Those are the two. And I always found that without the t-shirt structure, that they ran up and choked me. Like I find at the end of the day that I was like, I can't breathe. Right. And I found like all of the tzitzis were in the back, right, and the front was up here, and the neck was around me. It was around me. And I'm like, this is not working. Right. So when they came out with these t-shirt styles, it was a real Yeah, and this is nice too because it is moisture-ing as well. So summer is a hot season. So, yes, it gets warm. So the tagline on it is it keeps you dry and comfortable. I don't know if that's true or not, but if you've worn it and you want to tell us, it works. Yes, great. Correct. I actually happen to have some of these, but I think that I've grown a little bit since I purchased them. So I can't really. They're not really. Not ready for you. I should probably get a bigger size. But in any case, there's these are at least items that I found when going through the lists for camp, and everyone knows the list that I'm talking about. Yeah. When just pages of stuff that they need, and you're like, but you don't wear this during the year. They're like, oh, you need a bathrobe. Right. Really? You wear a bathrobe any other time? No, of course not. But you need a bathrobe, so. Whatever, you got to get a bathrobe, and then you end up saying, "Well, I just spent so much money on camp, and now I got to spend so much more money on getting the kids out of the house." Yes, but it's all worth it because then they're out of the house, right? It's true. I mean, I don't know. Last night, my wife and I were talking about all the things that we're going to do while half of our kids are out. The other half, whatever. Okay, but now we can do all these things that we didn't do before. I want to clue her in. We're probably not doing any of them. Right. But I am going to enjoy a quieter house and like a cheaper bill when we go out for dinner. There you go. Exactly. Yeah, so we are Yeah, I don't know. Any other things that you can think about that people would need?
I think that pretty much covers kind of the basics. I'm sure that there are other things that people need, and definitely, be like, hey, do you have this? Let us know, comment. If you thought that both the Shabbat lamps that we showed you, both the mushroom and then the traditional one, are too big, we do also offer a small travel one.
Ooh.
And it comes in a bag, and it is, I do believe, it comes with different adapters, so you can plug it in at different places, whether it's USB or wall.
Oh, USB.
Yeah, I think you can charge it. I don't...
Charge it USB.
Yeah. I vaguely remember seeing that. Don't quote me on it.
Okay.
But it's really great because it does have the same as the mushroom with the two levels of brightness. But it's probably about yay big by yay big, so it's more of a kind of throw in your suitcase, I know.
Right.
That when I travel, it's great.
Right, but we could also, by the way, ship directly to the camp.
Exactly.
So you want to get your kids a package, everything over $45 is free shipping, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's pretty easy, and I think that, if you have any other questions or comments, let us know. We don't carry safety pins, though. So if you want to safety pin the socks together, we don't have safety pins on our site.
No, but we do have clips that could go with your kippas.
I forgot. We do have kippas and clips as well, so if you do need extras, like cheap ones that are not going to make it home, we have those as well. Because they're not coming home.
Right? No.
And even if they do come home,
they're not going to come home.
You don't want them home.
No.
So anyway, thank you for joining us on Wednesday Wisdom.
Yeah.
Remember, what's the code?
Use code WISDOM for 5% off. So get all of your needs and get 5% off.
Exactly. So Wisdom, 5% off. Thank you for joining us on Wednesday Wisdom. I'm Isaac. This is Chana. And we will see you guys next week.
Yep.